Hey guys, and welcome back to the J2 channel. And this is your match review of Argentina 3, Croatia 0. And Messi once again, alongside his peers, make it to the final of a World Cup. This is Argentina's 6th World Cup final, I'm pretty sure it is. So yeah, history just being made. They've made it with what is a comfortable win today against Croatia. A good Croatian team, 3-0. I wouldn't say the first half was easy. Would I say they were lucky? Probably, but the second half they were comfortable. Croatia were chasing the game, and once again, magical Messi, man. I mean, seriously, I'm sick of the debate. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it, and I cannot wait. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait till Sunday. Honestly, I cannot wait till Sunday because when he lifts that World Cup, when it's official, when that whistle blows and Argentina have won that World Cup, the GOAT debate is over. And Ronaldo FC they're scared, they're shivering, they're hiding, they're trying to come out saying, oh, he's stat padding penalties. Watch the games. Watch the games. Watch the games, man. Forget the penalties. Forget it. Forget his GA. Look at his performances. Look at the performances he's putting in at 35. Some of the things he did tonight. Honestly, you'd think at his age, yeah? You'd think at his age, he would have lost some of his ability. You would have thought. You would have thought. But no, he hasn't. The guy's still got that turn of pace. His dribbling ability is still crazy. That third goal, fam, he made Guvardio look like a dickhead. I don't care what anybody tells me. He made Guvardio look like a dickhead. And Guvardio has been the best centre-back at this tournament, in my humble opinion. In my opinion, Guvardio has been the best centre-back at this tournament so far. There's him, there's Roman Saiz, there's these guys. But for me, he has been unbelievable. And even Messi was making him look like an idiot tonight. Honestly, man. Seriously. And you look at the game in general today, this team doesn't care whether the other team has the ball or not. This team is not about possession-based style football, tippy-tappy, tiki-taka, passing it all about, sideways and walking it into the net. No, they're not about that. These men are warriors. These men are dogs. These men are soldiers for their nation, just like Morocco. These men are soldiers at the back. I already told you about this defense. Man. This is the best defense of the tournament. And it's one of the main reasons I had them winning this damn thing. Now, don't get it twisted. I didn't expect Morocco to defensively be the best team at this tournament. But on paper, based on stats, based on clean sheets, goals conceded, they have been the best team in this tournament. But in general, when you look at the bigger nations, the favourites, when I looked at the favourites, I said, defensively, who would I trust the most? It's this Argentina team. People have been chatting too much shit on Otamendi. Yeah, this guy has been rolling back the years with some of these performances at the World Cup. Stop doubting him. Man United fans keep complaining about Lisandro Martinez not starting. He trusts Romero, and Romero has grown into his form at this World Cup. You've seen Tagliafico tonight. Ridiculously good. Molina, I forgot to give him praise in the last game against the Netherlands. Very good today. The pool has grown. McAllister. McAllister tonight was absolutely... He was a joy today. McAllister was so good tonight. Oh my God. What a performance. Yeah? Bruv, he'll be going back to Brighton with his chest up high, saying, I'm that guy for this team. And if anything, he's probably going to look for a move away. He deserves a bigger club now. His performances at the World Cup have been brilliant. And ever since Lo Celso was not going to make it, I always thought to myself, McAllister has to be the one that starts. Not people like Papu Gomez. Forget that brother there, fam. He's done out here. Guys like McAllister, what a performance tonight. Like I said, the pool has been getting better and better. Julian Alvarez is doing exactly what I thought Lautaro Martinez would be doing. But it's Julian Alvarez doing that. And I can't say I'm not surprised. The guy's at Man City. And he's a backup to Haaland. Oh my God. Honestly, it's unbelievable. Like, there's a reason I had this team winning this tournament, because these guys are perfect for tournament football, in my humble opinion. They defend very well. They are effective when they need to be. They're not a team that needs to rely on possession every single time in order to win a game. They don't need possession to win games. Look at the Copa America final. They didn't need possession to beat Brazil. They didn't need it. They just needed to defend well. And that's all they need to do in this final, especially if it's France. Against Morocco, they probably need to control the game and look out for counterattacks. But if it's France in the final, bruv, I've got no doubt in my mind that they can, of course, win, you know? And when you've got the magic, when you've got the greatest player to play the game, Lionel Messi, I mean, you've always got a chance at the end of the day. Now, this is his second World Cup final. The first one, 2014, he lost it. He can't lose this one. He can't lose this one. And he's not going to lose this one. I am convinced. This is his tournament. This is his World Cup, whether you like it or not. It's very hilarious. It's very funny. It's very funny to me, yeah, how a lot of people thought after Saudi Arabia, people were cooking Argentina after Saudi Arabia. People were saying, they're not going to do this, they're not going to do that. They're not even better than England. Yeah, they're not better than Portugal. They're not better than Brazil. Brazil are the favourites. Brazil hype! They're gone! They're gone! Out of here! Yeah? You doubted Argentina after Saudi Arabia. You see me? I stuck with them. Even after they lost to Saudi Arabia. I mentioned what their problems were. And I said, what could potentially hurt them in this tournament? Yeah? I listed it out. But I always thought to myself, this is still a good enough team to win this World Cup. Because this is the first time in Messi's career that he's actually got a good team around him. Yeah? Actual players that have quality. Okay? We're not in 2018. The other day, I saw their lineup against Croatia when they lost 3-0 in 2018. Bruv, they don't have Caballero in goal. They don't have him anymore. Yeah? They don't have 40-year-old Mascherano in the midfield. They don't have him anymore. They're not playing 3-4-3. They're not doing none of that nonsense. Look at that team again. I've forgotten some of the names, but some of those guys are bums, and they played. Messi ain't got that no more. And that's why I said he's going to win this World Cup. I saw their performance against Italy, guys. I said, this is the team for a whole year, guys. For a whole year, I've been saying they're going to win it. It's going to be them. It's going to be them. And the game they played against Italy just confirmed it for me. And honestly, tonight wasn't even their best performance in terms of maybe the first half, but they're just effective. They get the job done any means necessary. They fight for their country. Yeah? Them man will die on the pitch. And that's what you saw tonight. Look at the way that they were defending. Even when they were 2-3-0 up. You know? You could even say the penalty that Messi scored. You know? That was against the run of play. Because Croatia were bossing it in midfield. I thought Kovacic tonight was absolutely fantastic. I thought Kovacic was marvellous. And as a Chelsea fan, I'm very happy to see that, because Kovacic for Chelsea this season has been very up and down, but that's due to a lot of injuries. And I'm seeing people say, we need to have a conversation on Kovacic. We need to talk about Kovacic. Shut your mouth. To those Chelsea fans talking about Kovacic, saying he needs to go in that, shut up. Shut up, sit down, watch the game, cuz. Watch the game. And you know what's the craziest thing is about this, yeah? I love Luka Modric. I love Luka Modric. I still wonder, I still wish to this day that we could have had him at Chelsea. 100%. Because we were that close to getting him. But the PR on him in this tournament was a bit too much for me. And I'm low-key happy Croatia went out. I am low-key happy they went out. Because if Croatia had beaten Argentina, got to the final and won the final, then it would have been Modric pop all over the gaff. Okay? When in reality, if you actually watch the games, Kovacic and Brozovic were better than Modric in this tournament. Overall. Let's just keep it real. In the biggest games, yeah, when these guys when they beat Canada 4-1, Kovacic was the best player on the pitch. When they beat Brazil 0-0, when that game was 0-0, Kovacic was bossing the middle of the park. It wasn't Modric, it was Kovacic. Don't get it, Modric was doing his thing, but it was Kova that was actually the main guy in terms of performances. So that's why I'm happy that that Croatia went out, because it would have been acting like Modric would have been the best player for Croatia again. I'm not being funny, but I don't even think Modric was top 3 for Croatia in this tournament, because I think Gvardiol was Croatia's best player, and then after that I'm saying Kovacic, and then after that I'd say Livakovic. And then after that, you can then say Modric, Brozovic, etc., etc., Juranovic, Sosa. You can then say those guys. But for me, those were the 3 best players for Croatia: Gvardiol, Kovacic, and Livakovic. Sorry. So it is what it is. They bossed the middle of the park before Argentina had scored. Obviously, you know, they've got nothing up front. I mean, like I said, they're an elite team until they get to the final third. You know, when you've got Kramaric and Pasalic, you know, Petkovic, these guys, it's not good enough. If they had 2 class attackers, they definitely would have scored maybe a couple goals today against this Argentina team, and maybe they could have maybe taken this game to maybe an extra time. You know, maybe they could have won it themselves. I think that's always been their Achilles heel, Croatia. Hence why I think that resilience, that mentality that they have going into extra time and penalties has always been good for them, because they probably know as a team over a course of 90 minutes, they probably can't beat quite a lot of teams over 90. I don't believe Croatia over a 90-minute period with the attack that they have can really beat, you know, the top teams, in my opinion. I think they'd need a slice of luck to get that done. And today, luck was just against them. I mean, look at the second goal, blood. I mean, seriously, man. Before we even get to the second goal, let's just go through the goals. The first one, look, it's a penalty. I don't understand. Again, I said it before. You know, Ronaldo FC are trying to, you know, put down Messi by saying, oh, he's just stat padded. He's stat padded pens. Oh, 60% of Messi's goals in this tournament have been pens. Oh, pen merchant. Oh, Pessi this, Pessi that. Shut up. Your GOAT's only goal this tournament was a penalty. We talking about? Don't chat to me. Your GOAT hasn't even scored a fucking knockout goal in the World Cup. We talking about? Honestly. Stop with the agenda. I saw a man tweet, Messi scored a penalty in every knockout game of the World Cup. No, he hasn't, because he didn't score a pen against Australia, mate, did he? Bloody hell, mate. And by the way, it is a penalty. I don't know why Gary Neville or Ian Wright and Rory Keane are trying to say it's not a pen. It's a penalty. They're saying, what's the keeper supposed to do? Get the ball? I don't know. Get the damn football. If you're going to come out, yeah, and you're 1v1 with Julian Alvarez, you need to get the ball. If Julian Alvarez gets to the ball before Livakovic does, in which he did, well, Livakovic is going to take him out. He did. It's a penalty. They're trying to say, oh, where's the keeper supposed to do? Where's he supposed to go? What's supposed to happen there? My God. Thank God Peter Walton actually came in with the facts. Yeah? Because at the end of the day, the only reason Livakovic didn't get sent off is because he did attempt to play the ball. But because he failed at attempting it, it's a penalty. He took out the man. It's a penalty. I don't understand why people genuinely think it wasn't a penalty. I honestly, are you stupid, cuz? What's going on? Bruv, it's a penalty. I honestly, I'm baffled to see people genuinely think it's not a penalty. It's a penalty. Oh my days, man. But yeah, it is what it is. It is a penalty. Julian Alvarez is 1-on-1 with the keeper. He gets to the ball before the keeper does. The keeper takes him out. It's a penalty. I don't understand. If the keeper had got the ball and the man, then it's not a penalty. Simple. Play the damn game, bruv. Or maybe Gary Neville and Ian Wright, them man ain't played the game in such a long time. Yeah? I don't know. Maybe their brain's a bit discombobulated. I don't know, cuz. I don't know, innit? But Messi absolutely slaps it in, man. He slaps that penalty in with full confidence as well. So fair play to him in terms of that. Messi had a slow start to the game. Before that penalty, there weren't many times he was actually touching the ball. But since Argentina had scored that goals, the shackles were freed. Messi just started just performing like just how he normally does. It's absolutely crazy to see him at 35 years old still carry this Argentina team. It's crazy. It's absolutely madness. Would I say in general, I'm a bit surprised that Argentina, in terms of how much in terms of how much they've relied on Messi to carry them into the final. Yes, I'm a little bit surprised. Maybe I would have expected other players to step up in terms of GA at least, in terms of goals and assists. And the only player to have done that is Julian Alvarez, to be fair to him. So that's that. So fair play to him in terms of that. But when you look at it, I can understand why they're heavily relying on him to win the games, score the goals, get the assists, because Messi doesn't defend. Every single player in that team is working their butt off. Yeah, working so hard, defending, putting in a shift for Messi, because defensively Messi's not going to do that. So the balance is actually correct. They heavily rely on Messi to get the goals, to get the assists, to create the chances, and do all of that. Free kicks, set pieces, penalties. They're relying on him for all of those things. And Messi relies on the team to work hard defensively, clear the balls away, get tackles in, get stuck in, slide tackles, being aggressive. And it works. The balance just works. And fair play, man. They dismantled Croatia tonight, especially in the second half. Let's keep it real. The second goal, just bad luck from Croatia. I can't lie. Horrible defending. I mean, Julian Alvarez, great run. He takes one heavy touch. It bounces off Lovren, I think it was, and it comes back to him. And then it bounces off Sosa, and it comes back to him, and he puts it in the back of the net. Fair play. He's had a very good tournament, man. Man City have got a gem in their hands. And then obviously the third goal, I mean, bruv, what can I say? What a player. The greatest ever. And, he's about to cement his legacy. Another final incoming for the GOAT, Lionel Messi. I mean, I can't believe what he did to Guardiola. I can't believe it. Honestly. I was just there having a conversation with my mum. Normal conversation, yeah? About because in a few days we're going on holiday. Hence why, recently I've probably been slacking a lot on the YouTube in terms of I didn't make the review for England. I would like to say I am sorry I didn't make a review for England. I'm a bit stressed out lately, I can't lie. We are going on holiday in literally a few days this week. So, things can get a little bit hectic, a little stressful. So yeah, sorry for that. But at least this video will come out. I was just having a conversation with my mum about just the holiday and stuff and the packing and etc. And then I'm just watching the game. I'm seeing Messi, slow down, speed up, twist, turn. And then when he done that turn to get away from Gavadio, I literally screamed, "Oh!" And then boom, it went in the back of the net. I could not believe it. He was ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, that's been your match review, guys. Argentina 3, Croatia 0. Another final incoming for the greatest player of all time. And yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for the tears. Honestly, I've already seen the tears. I've already seen the excuses. Oh, it's rigged. Oh, Argentina have had the most penalties in World Cup history. Oh, suck on that one. Hold that. Hold that. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Tomorrow we've got France versus Morocco. Let's see what happens in that game. Will it be a shock? Or will France and Mbappe get the job done and face Messi and Argentina in the final? We'll see tomorrow, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, turn those post notifications, follow my social media down below, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.